we're live.
Live.
Good morning.
A new Sunday, a new beginning. Here's another episode of the Breaking Wind.
Breaking wind.
Breaking wind, where local
I
topics.
actually saved up a bit and I wanted to use it, but as we were talking just now, I let go already. So.
But we can smell it from here, lah.
No, it's not. It's loud. Loud ones don't usually have smells. So.
Right.
That's not
the
true.
silent killer.
That's not true.
That is not. I mean, mine is. It's just wind. It's just wind from the body.
If
Maybe
anything,
just
look,
the
I
hole
would.
is not
They
tight
had to.
enough.
They had to come out through clenched cheeks. That's
The
what makes
lobang,
it sound.
wasn't tight enough.
Yeah. If anything, I would say we are the silent killers, lah. We come in soft and then we sneak up on you and we infiltrate your nostrils.
Yeah.
Nostrils and then your brain.
Yeah. And
You're
before
just
you know
walking
it,
along the
you're
street.
incapacitated.
Taking a deep breath of oxygen and everything good in the world, and suddenly, wham!
Yeah. And on a festive note, for all you brown fucks,
Happy
happy Deepavali, happy Diwali, whichever you prefer.
Yeah.
Hope you see the
Diwali
light soon.
Diwali sounds like someone who is too lazy to say the whole Deepavali.
Yeah, that's the northerners, lah.
Yeah, I didn't
Blame
know
them.
that it was an actual thing. I just thought like, maybe it's like a slang. Like for Chinese would be CNY, happy CNY. Then for Malays would be Hari Raya. Sorry, Haraya.
You're waiting for that. You're like, oh no, Sean. Oh no.
Haraya. Well, what were you waiting for?
Hey, but I actually
shorten
prefer.
it in my head.
I actually prefer Diwali because it's shorter and easier to spell.
Yeah, you see, Diwali.
How hard is Deepavali?
Too many words,
Spell.
lah.
So
It's
it's
double
hard
D.
for
It's
dyslexic
like it's
people,
got
but
Deben in it. It's got D,
Yeah.
and
no,
then it's
that's
got
the
Pa,
female
and then
version.
Bali.
That's the feminine version.
Is it?
So Deepa, Deepa is a lady's name.
Is it?
Yeah, and the root word is Deepam, which is light.
Oh, so
Right.
actually, I will be wishing people your name first, Deben Bali.
Yeah. No, but mine has an N, so it makes it a name. So the Vali is where the festive thing comes in.
Right.
Yeah.
We're learning so many new things today.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be good over evil, but nothing like that happened. Joe Biden is still projected to win. So
It's like Diwali, Deepavali, Deepavali, Diwali, Deepawa. They're all the same one. Oh, it's just changing the V to W.
yes, that's
With
it.
W, man.
No, and
V-dub.
shorter, it's just DIW.
Yeah. So we're now just recovering for a week after Biden's win.
Yeah.
What's happened since then?
Nothing like we don't bother because it's none of our concern.
Yeah, as long as we still can make money here in Singapore, it's fine.
I think we have a slight
Whoever is in power
discussion
there
of
doesn't matter.
how coincidental certain things happen right after his win. Suddenly there's a vaccine.
That one we can keep for the main episode, lah.
Yeah.
No, this is the teaser. For
local.
anyone's watching
This is-
this and then has the main one hasn't come out, it's like stay tuned for that or something. But our breaking
And
win.
actually, we should wish our 2 Patreon members happy Diwali.
Yes. Yeah.
We did.
The brown
just
people are the most generous.
Exactly.
We just did. Happy Diwali, and I hope to see you guys soon.
The mayor, and the
Some-
midget, the M's.
Yeah, KC is now open. We can chill there.
Yeah, I dropped the mayor a text, lah, but he hasn't replied. I'm not happy.
Then get him through this. Then
I'm not happy.
get him through this. Someone else that was not happy had sat on top of a taxi cab. Till now, I still do not know why. Can anyone explain why? 33-year-old man on top of a taxi cab.
I think
this was in Paya Lebar.
Paya
Yes,
Lebar.
Paya Lebar,
Anyone there, can leave a comment or something.
And he actually picked the
shit,
right
no one
cab
can
as
leave a
well.
comment here.
he picked the Transcab, which is a
Yeah,
right
but-
cab company to fuck around with.
But what was he? Was
Because
he
those
inside?
bastards, net's not working, cash only. Yeah, fuck around with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
yep.
So this topic, the interesting part is we don't know. I don't know whether he was inside got angry, then got upset, then sat on top, or the guy didn't want to let him go inside, so that's why he sat on top.
From what minimal information we have got,
I assume it's the latter, right?
It sounds like the guy just leaped onto the roof of the camp, and
But
there was someone inside. There was either someone inside or someone outside who wanted to open the door.
Oh, it's one of those
Right.
cases where you're standing on the road for a very long time, and you don't want to use Grab right now, or everything's expensive, so you want to flag down a cab because maybe your house is only like right there only, and he's been flagging down cabs, and they passed him by, and it's nighttime,
Like
Paya Lebar more, and he stays in Jurong. Okay, nearby, maybe not so far. I think it'll be nearby. They'll make him more angry. So he's like flagging down, and they ignore him. And one green color, green color light, then just goes right by. And he's like, what the fuck? And next one, green color, color from afar. Then he's like, okay, my chance is coming. Goes by and then got one asshole inside. He's like, why never change the color? So he's getting pissed off. It's building up. It's like, the next person's going to get it. The next one's going to stop and go and whack the shit out of him. Or something like that.
It could be
and then
that.
the transcap comes. This transcat comes slowly by, and he raises up his hand, and the light comes on. And he's like, "Oh, what's going to happen?" And he comes all the way by. He slows down. He stops, and the guy's about to reach in, but he sees someone inside. He thinks that guy's getting up. Then the guy said, "Oh, wrong place." Then he wants to move up. He said, "Hey, wait! You stop! You're more fool. You stop!" Then he just jumps on. He just out of pure instinct, pure anger, he just jumps on. I don't know where was this location exactly, but apparently it's also quite.
It looks like it might be at the Paya Lebar, the quarters, the mall near the.
Oh yeah. It looks like it actually on the road.
Yeah, so it makes more sense to my ridiculous story
that close to Stickies.
Oh, so maybe. So he's already probably a bit.
Paya Lebar MRT is walking distance from.
Maybe he's already drinking.
Oh, that's Aljunied. Aljunied MRT.
Is it Aljunied MRT?
Yeah, Aljunied MRT.
Oh yeah.
So he's drinking a bit already, and then the guy stopped.
It's broad daylight lah. It's broad daylight. It looks like maybe 2-3 p.m. in the afternoon.
Yes. Okay. Do you think another scenario? Sean said one possible. We don't know. But another scenario, the guy might have been delivering food,
right,
or riding on his PMD, and this taxi nearly ran him down, or horned him, or did something to him.
Right.
Well, the thing is that he wants to open the door. Like the opening the door part, like kind of throws me off because opening the door makes it seem like you want to get in.
Because someone said that, how am I going to open the door? So he tried to like open the door while still being on the roof. He thought he could do it.
Right.
All in all,
it would be damn funky, right? If someone wants to get in and he was trying to open the door while still being on the roof, what does he think that once the cab takes the passenger, he's just going to stay on like a magic carpet right away?
Yeah.
A whole new world.
Yeah. I think there might have been some form of altercation between him and the taxi driver, and then maybe he just was upset and didn't want to let the taxi driver move away, and then he just jumps on the roof.
Or there might be another explanation that I think Josie, you brought it up earlier on, that he might be on drugs.
Probably. Maybe. Yeah.
And you're not saying that because he's Malay.
Well, we wanted everyone to come to their own conclusions and read the thing. We didn't want to push out.
Or he could be mentally unstable.
It was really unstable behavior. I'm just putting it out there to clear your name.
Yeah.
That is good.
Yeah, but anyone can do drugs. Drugs doesn't discriminate. Any race, any background, you can do drugs.
Exactly.
Yeah, so.
But once again, I'm just glad it isn't in the usual area that everybody expects this to be lah.
No, soon it will be different.
He'll be naked, right?
He'll be naked on the roof, standing with a machete,
maybe have a wig on, so
ready to be slaughtered.
Maybe he wouldn't wear anything except socks and a wig.
Yeah.
Because he took the whole thing of getting dressed from head to toe. He only dressed up his toes and his head.
And sunglasses. He would have sunnies on, wig, and socks.
And he might be naked while masturbating on top of the cab.
On top of the cab.
Yeah.
And that's why he said, how am I supposed to go in? And then he gets shot. My eye. No, not like that.
Or do you think he's in the cab with his Tinder date, and when he tries to stick his finger in her mouth, she rejects him, and then he was so upset that he climbs on top of the cab, And it's
Actually, we should keep the best for the last.
But the cat's out of the bag. We
But
might
the
as well
cat's
just
out of the
we
bag,
might as
so
well just jump head first into
we are
this,
going to blow our load.
because it sounds
on the
exactly
second
like how
topic.
what this guy did, and he's gotten himself how many months? 18 months.
Yeah, this is pre-cum lah. This is pre-cum before the orgasm.
Yeah.
This is crazy lah.
Okay,
When
so-
the funny thing is, the moment you guys sent me the story, right, my phone updated with the same story.
Yes.
Like Mothership came up, and then and I saw it. I was like, whoa. So background of what
Incredible story.
Incredible story. Incredible story is because the guy is a Singaporean footballer, and as
Yeah.
we all know, a Singaporean footballer
Are
is
degenerates.
basically just a normal everyday man, like a soccer, like a not really a hooligan, but you know, it's not exactly
Hooligan.
not exactly celebrated.
They're not celebrities lah.
Yeah,
Basically,
not
they're just like
celebrities. But you know, I'd like to think that we're trying to treat them as such, as you can see, and maybe that's the idea they got. That's why they're committing such random acts of.
Like gone were the days where, people were holding Singaporean footballers in high regard.
Yeah.
Fandi Ahmad.
Well,
Sul-
that has something to do with we don't have really club like loyalties. I mean, not the majority of us don't have that. We don't have the infrastructure for it, I guess. And we're no longer involved in even ASEAN. Not really involved. We're no longer very
We have never been a powerhouse.
a powerhouse. We used
The
to,
last time we won-
somewhat used to be, yeah. We somewhat used to be. Like, we used to be this small country, small team, but winning every other country, Malaysia and everything else, proving that, we had some form
No,
of
we had
talent.
a good rivalry with Malaysia.
Yeah. And that's
It
what
was cyclical. It was cyclical. Sometimes Singapore would win, would
Yeah,
whoop their
sometimes
ass, then sometimes Malaysia will come back, and
But
after
that's the
like
thing.
4 years, they will do way better.
Yeah, because of that, we had some form of, patriotic loyalty and love for the players that we have. Fani Ahmad, Dola Kasim, all of them. Like
Didn't
Simon,
the
all of them.
last time? Isn't the last time we won some ASEAN Cup or something was like more than 10 years ago,
Long time
Yeah,
ago.
long time ago.
right?
Then
long
they
time
brought
ago.
back the Malaysian Cup, but I think we got kicked out again. This time it's because we didn't
No,
qualify.
because I think you're playing our under 23 team, right?
Yeah.
To play
So-
Right.
We don't actually not say I'm not blaming the players that are playing. The players that are playing, they probably didn't really get the training. I mean, I can't comment about that. Like, it's just we're not
So
that big.
that one I think we can.
Yeah,
We
we
need
haven't
someone.
we haven't
We
earned
need
it.
someone, and I think next week we might have a guest
Oh, is it?
who
Right.
plays football and also used to manage a bar.
Oh, I think I know his name. He
Yeah.
starts with an S and he looks like
Yes,
Superman,
yes.
right?
Next week,
All right,
Right,
then we can get
yes.
him to have some kind of.
we can talk about that actually.
We can. We could.
About local football.
We
Yeah,
could talk
yeah.
about the local
Because-
football
Hey.
scene. Why is it so sucky?
Yeah,
Yeah, we can.
Why are we not bigger? Why don't we not have a sponsorship? Like, in Malaysia, you go by and you can see one of the Malaysian players on the thing, and it's supported by Nokia or something.
Okay, so what happened in this story is that this guy Imran, who is a married father of 3, was clubbing with a woman he met on Tinder and one of her female friends. And this
Please
happened
mention the
in
club.
2018. Sorry,
please mention the football club you used to play for.
Tampines Rovers.
Yeah,
He used to
Tampines.
play for Tampines Rovers, but I think now he's retired, right? Is he retired?
Study. I don't think he's playing competitive football anymore.
After
Oh,
after 18
yeah,
months of
38,
jail,
yeah.
he's probably retired already. Lah.
Yeah. So he sent the girl home basically to her car park, and
Wait, so he went on a Tinder date,
yeah,
Wait,
and the Tinder date
he's
brought her friend.
married.
yes, he's
Was
married
married with 3 kids.
with 3 kids. Yes.
Was lah. Because
No,
if he's going on a Tinder date, it's a was lah.
Could be cheating.
Could be, I don't know. Like the story didn't tell us.
It's a double webby.
Yeah. So after their night, he offered to drive both women home.
Before that, he tried kissing the Tinder date's friend,
Yes.
who is the
So
victim.
this is actually the weirder part. Like, you would expect the crime to happen against the date he went on, the date he was with, the
Yeah.
Tinder date.
But I
she
mean,
bro-
I blame the Tinder date lah. I blame the Tinder girl. Like, why would you meet a guy and bring a friend? Like, I mean, you're
And-
just tempting him for a threesome, right? Yeah,
Well,
that is one.
maybe
Number two,
maybe this was the test. Like she had this thing where maybe on her Tinder profile she had two
let's
people.
not give her too much credit. Lah. Number two, why bring someone way more attractive than you?
No, that's the thing. That's the test.
yeah, exactly.
That's the test. That's the
Exactly.
Tinder test.
No,
That's
no.
the.
But then you see, you look at what the test has done to your friend.
Well, she didn't expect the guy to go that far.
Exactly. You see, that's
She
why
just
women
brought her
have more
hottest
foresight.
friend. Her
That's
hottest
why.
friend
That's
to
why
come along.
everyone. That's why everyone needs an ugly friend, so that when you go on a Tinder date, you bring an ugly friend
Yeah,
along.
what
and then
what
you will
bullshit
be-
is that? You bring
No.
the ugliest friend you have to boost your own looks.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
problem
You
is
don't bring someone who's more attractive
she didn't know that she was the one.
than you.
She didn't know it was the other way around. I don't know. Maybe she thought that. Oh yeah.
Hey, but okay, maybe we should also give the Tinder girl the benefit of the doubt.
No,
Maybe she brought the friend for her safety.
Yeah. No.
And she
The
thought
thing is
that,
that she
there
was
will be
right.
safety in numbers.
She was
But
right.
that has been proven wrong by the Jews.
No,
Like, how many
technically
years ago?
technically she's right.
Technically.
She brought a friend along for her
But your
safety.
people proved that it was wrong.
No. She's still safe. Her friend is the one that kena.
Whatever number is being reported now, quite a large amount of them will march into the ovens together. So, and safety in numbers doesn't happen here as well. Maybe because it's two.
Oh, it half worked out. One of them got out safely. Sadly, is the one there to protect.
From the
like the
article,
bodyguard that got shot.
felt that nothing happened to her.
Nothing.
Dude, can we talk about what happened in the car? It's pretty wild.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so we are building up to that. So
Yeah, we're building up.
So this maybe
Can't shoot your load off like you did at the beginning.
So this
Yeah.
girl, the Tinder girl, right?
Yeah.
She brought the friend. Maybe we have been blaming this Tinder girl for like the first half of the story. What if this Tinder girl's friend was trying to potong jalan?
Maybe.
What if she was turning it on and being too frisky with the fella in the club? And
we have to give a little bit of a
This is the
disclaimer. There's
sentencing.
no pictures. There's
the
no
article
pictures
now is
of
about sentencing.
there's no
The
pictures
incident
of
happened 2 years ago when you didn't need a COVID test. You didn't need a PCR test to enter a club. So you could get as frisky as possible on the dance floor, and nothing much would have happened.
yeah.
And it was, it might have been before Me Too and everything. So women had no voice then. They couldn't open their mouth to complain. Yeah,
True.
But so that happened, and then they went out of the club. And when he said that, before he said that he's going to drop them off, he offered to drop them off. He tried kissing the victim, who's the Tinder date's friend. And then starts. From there, the fun starts. Josie, you can take it from here.
The hot part.
The hot part.
The
car
hot
ride.
part. Yeah. So what happens in the car is, I'm trying to find a picture of the girl.
I don't think there is.
I'm trying to find a picture of the girl, but I can't seem to find anything on Google.
Try to find that fella's social media pages.
Yeah.
Imran Sahib. Right?
Yeah, I'm trying to do some
Then
CSI work.
2018, you go to Facebook or Instagram, 2018. Search by year.
Yeah, so what happened was, apparently after he dropped off his the Tinder date, he was alone in the car with the victim. And she claims that he grabbed her in the inner thigh over her skirt, and as she pushed him away, he reached further in.
What was the driver doing?
He was
driving. He was driving.
Oh yeah. So this was a grab.
So
Okay.
it ended by him not able to, he doesn't have the fulfillment. So he stops by the side of the road and he decides to, whack himself off. And it was during a time where she escaped the car and ran to a friend's place.
Hold up. Now this part I did not know. You're telling me that he dropped off his Tinder date first.
Yeah.
Then the Tinder girlfriend's like, oh, you're so nice that you're driving. Okay, driving back, and suddenly he grabs her in her thigh. She's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then he does something while driving, is it?
But why is the Tinder date's friend, why is the victim sitting in the front though? Shouldn't his date be sitting in the front?
They swap. Like once the Tinder date left, then she's like, you go in front now. Okay, then she goes in front. He probably said like, hey, come in front.
But you see, right, the fella
I'm not a taxi.
The fella tried kissing her
Right.
even
Yeah,
before
no.
he got into the car. So
Okay. So it's
that
this happened
right?
outside.
Yeah, like
As soon as the date left, he's just like, "Come, let me give you a kiss." And, he's like,
no.
and Deepan, you're
Even before
frozen.
Hey, Deepan's
he
face is
left.
frozen.
Tell again?
Your face is frozen.
Oh shit.
No,
I'm not
but
frozen, but you
but
can hear my
but
voice, right?
yeah, I can hear you. We can hear your voice. But the thing is that you are saying that even before he started driving her home, them back home, he already tried to kiss her.
Yes.
We are not getting the full story here, lah. Definitely something happened in the club. They had some there's something that
So
we don't know.
I was looking at other news articles, right? On Yahoo, I think Yahoo News or something, and it's
Yahoo.
saying that he claims that the girl was flirting with him in the club and that she consumed methamphetamine.
Oh.
Yeah, and she was acting strangely. So he took it as if like she's into him,
No,
and
no, no,
that's
no,
why
no.
he
And
like wanted to kiss her and like make out
and
stuff like that.
and be honest, right now he just shot himself in the leg. He said that he thinks she's high on meth, and yet he decided to take advantage of that situation.
Yeah, but at least he is being honest here, lah.
I don't know that. That's you just trying to defend him and shit.
No,
No? but
he actually said that
but
yeah,
but
like okay, that's true. No, then he deserves whatever comes his way, lah.
to be
He
fair, I
deserves
mean,
whatever sentence he's
he
going to
would
get
he
for
probably had
that.
this running into his head like, oh, maybe this will help me out, but nah.
It's like so simple,
Nah.
right? You just
It's
can
almost
give
the same as saying that the girl was
whatever
drunk.
reasons. No, he can give whatever reasons you want, right? Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
but
that she was
he
high,
already
but
admitted that he did it.
yeah, then you tell the truth, lah. That's it. Okay, you thought that she was high on drugs, and because of that, you thought that you would have a chance. Okay, fuck you.
Yeah.
That's probably what everybody in the courtroom probably thought at the exact moment. Okay, fuck
Hey,
you.
the fella has made the life of the sentencing judge so simple.
Yeah. He's like,
So
oh,
simple.
so that
If
was
you
kind of a
anticipated it,
confession by you, bro. He's like,
hey,
oh,
but the mothership article didn't have this part.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
they
you got
did.
that part, but
This
it's
was
interesting to me what you're telling me now that the timeline of events is that at the club she was taking drugs and then he wanted to take advantage of that. Where the hell was the Tinder date in this whole situation?
no idea. No
She
idea.
That's
was
the
fine
thing.
for
See,
drugs.
now you're building up a
Maybe
different
the
kind
Tinder
of
date is the one selling the
curiosity to
drug.
me.
Maybe.
But you're building a different sort of curiosity to me. What does this girl look like? That you go out with the person who wanted. So there's definitely some kind of attraction. Like of course you would swipe right on someone you find relatively
I know what
attractive.
kind of attraction.
Yeah. So you like
Trust.
saw her, and then later the Tinder date introduces him to her friend, and then that was the moment he went like, oh,
Ooh,
I've
she's
made a
better.
mistake.
She is better.
And then I think it went down from there.
I think we can gauge something. Like as a meth addict, I think she would be slim.
And maybe with the
Probably,
crazy
She
look
probably
on,
gone like
crazy
3
look on
days
her
without
face.
food,
Yeah, and probably because she's not all there, she was more receptive to his, I don't know, jokes and everything else. Like
I don't even think jokes. I think it's
I've
just
never met a math addict, so I do not know. I've met people who like mathematics, but that's about it lah.
actually you have lah, but you just don't know yet.
I have.
You have. We can talk.
Like regular people.
But they are no
So
longer
I
in the
mean,
country
okay,
so
it
Right,
happened in the club, and then it transgressed into let me fetch you home and let me bring your friend home as well, since she's alone and high on drugs, and then he orchestrates it in such a way where probably maybe coincidentally the Tinder date stays closer than the friend, or he purposely made some wrong turns and like, ah, shit, you say yeah, your friend stays in Paya Lebar. I heard Paya Lebar area where another thing this breaking wind covered, but he stopped
actually
her.
it'll be quite interesting to actually read the sentencing documents, the judge's sentencing verdict. Like, what is he going to say about his accusation on the victim actually being high on meth?
The victim already said no. I mean the victim was actually clear-headed enough to.
No, but then you see, right, after the molestation, right, he even sucked on her fingers or something like that. So, so after that, right, the victim claimed that she had severe paranoia. She had nightmares of getting raped. Loads of like she was suicidal.
Psychological trauma, lah.
Yeah, psychological trauma and all. But then, right, I'm interested to see like how much would that be attributed? How much of that would be attributed to this incident, and how much would actually be attributed to drug consumption? If that is even true, lah. If the drug consumption.
I mean,
But how do
they
you
can't
prove that she's
they
on-
can't test her.
Yeah, but how do you
Why
prove
not?
that she took
I
meth
don't know.
in 2018?
It's back to
Yeah,
2018.
no, but
she
the
will
thing is
probably
that
be clean
once
by
he-
then already.
See, it was easy to identify this fella, right?
Yeah, because he's a footballer.
He was a footballer, and not only that, like he went out on a date with her friend and her and the victim together. So it was easy. If she reported it to the police, they would have traced him like so easily.
Right.
And when they brought him in, and he was not lying or anything, he would have said this immediately. So
Okay.
it will be interesting to read the sequence of events, lah. Like
No,
the
it's
testimony
definitely
and
interesting because I try to go by the timeline again. Is that it looks like they were in a club. There was I don't know, the Tinder date brought friend. I don't know how the friend ended up in the whole equation. So there was dancing. She looked like she was on drugs. So he's like, oh, more attracted to her. Started flirting with her. Tinder date, oblivious to all this. Then the night went on. When the kissing happened in the club, right? So he tried to kiss her in the club, and she's already like, no.
Yeah.
I think she already rejected. Yet at the end of the day, still got in the same car with him.
I think he tried to kiss her when they went out to the car park or something like that again.
Still, when
So-
that happened,
Yeah.
she got in the car with him.
Yeah.
With the Tinder date as well. So at this point, question is, who pressured who? Did the Tinder date pressure her to go because she still wanted to go back with the guy, and she wanting to protect her friend, just go
then
along in the
there'll
car?
be a
No, there's
question
a lot
of
here, but
capacity and
I'm not
things like
gonna
that. Yeah.
I'm not gonna go off there because I just want this time. I want to get to the point where he started wanking off in the car and she was there. So the timeline is kiss, go up there, talk, in the end say, he tried to kiss me, but I'm still gonna get in the car.
Yeah,
No,
see,
that's
the-
like,
the-
he's
the version-
he's harmless.
The
And then
version that
later he
Josie
gets-
just read from Yahoo, is it? Yahoo News.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
juicy version.
Yeah.
That's what?
That's the one that fills up like the timeline. Like
Yeah. So now we're getting on to that one. Lead me through it. After the club, what happens step by step? So we stop at the kissing.
no, but that's what he
happens
read.
next?
That's what he read.
Yeah.
Yeah, that-
Kissing.
yeah.
Then in the
And then
car, drops her off.
He made out with her. She felt uncomfortable, pushed him away.
Mhm.
After they finished clubbing, he decided to send them back home.
Mhm.
As they were walking towards his car, he tries making out with her again. She pushed him
Damn.
away again. They get into the car. He drops the Tinder friend off at her place, and then while the victim is in the car with him, alone in the car with him, he puts his hand under her skirt.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, she told him to stop. He didn't want to stop. He carried on.
And then when
She
he
did
put her,
reciprocate, and then he decides to stop by the side of the road to wipe himself off.
at which point did he suck a finger? When she put her hand to his face and then he's like,
Maybe.
Probably.
I think it's maybe after the second time of him like putting his hands like close towards her inner thigh or something like that.
So
And I
this
think
guy
he was like going like pushing it up.
So
That was one.
so maybe
Yeah.
it went somewhere and then she put her hand to his face and then that's where he sucked her finger. So this guy was almost full blown going to like almost rape this girl.
Then we don't know lah.
Yeah,
We
we don't
don't
know
know.
lah. We don't know.
So the thing is that they were not driving. He was driving off. Like, goddamn, was he doing all this while he was
a little
driving?
bit sketchy. It's
So,
a little
yeah,
bit
When he started touching himself, he stopped by the side of the road.
Yeah, no. The thing is that means he was doing all this while driving. Like he was putting his
Probably.
hand, everything
Probably,
else.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
God.
Or he could have been doing it at the red light as well.
Yeah.
No, maybe.
So
Wow.
it's a bit, this guy is a bit. I don't know. Maybe he sounds like he's on meth himself. He himself is on meth.
Maybe he switched it around now. Because
Mm.
the other thing I get is like the Tinder date that he was with probably got the hint halfway through. It's a weird timeline. honestly, you're right. We have to be there to hear all sides of the story, and then, if possibly get the truth from somebody.
Yeah, but this is the Lobang Boys lah. We make shit up as we go along.
Yes.
But you see,
Ano-
sometimes
another-
we wish we made some things up, and this one is one of those things that we wish we made up.
Another shit that we couldn't have made up. It's how
It is what it is, lah.
yeah. Another one is even more wild.
What?
When a local man found true love from the girl who helped to raise his kids, from the helper who raised his kids.
It's not local. It's not local, right?
No,
Is he local?
from
It's
China.
Not local. It's from China.
Right.
He
Okay.
and his wife both from China, and
Not
no,
wife,
sorry,
not
not
wife,
wife.
partner.
He and his partner
Yeah,
from
yeah.
China.
His partner.
I didn't know they had this kind of liberal get together over there.
They've
But,
been living in Singapore for over
his and
10
his-
years,
Yeah.
and they've been
They have a kid.
They have a kid lah. They have a kid.
They have a kid, and they live together, but they're not married. They have a kid.
Yeah.
So he decided to get a helper.
Helper.
And helper is 28 years old.
To
And
look out for the kid.
and the wife started, the partner started noticing that he paid a lot of attention to the helper. Wanted to fetch her to the kids.
And I think that he was siding with the helper.
A lot of
at
things, and he was like very doting. Like he gave a lot of attention to the helper, and the wife was like suspicious. Again, partner was very suspicious, and the suspicion proved to be true. When I think
So what happened? So what happened was that she was like, okay, enough is enough. I'm going to send this cunt back.
Yeah.
Yes. So
No,
she
no, no.
tried to get her.
Okay. Before that, her suspicions was not clarified, was found to be true when the daughter actually revealed that.
Oh
hey,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Daddy was
I see daddy
hugging.
hugging the helper.
Kakak.
Yeah, and that was a straw on the camel's back. And then
That was like-
the girlfriend literally said that, okay, I'm done with her. I'm done with
Yeah.
this bitch. I'm going to send her back home.
And
She brought her to the airport
orchestrated,
and sent her, witnessed her exit, like going into the departure hall.
and then she
Yeah.
came back.
She was like, good riddance.
Good riddance. And then as she left, I think maybe she flew there and then flew back, or at least just
Yeah,
went
most
around.
likely flew out and then
Flew
came
there,
back.
said hi to her family, and say how are you? And say, oh, why did you come back? Aren't you working for a family? Oh, they gave me off. Oh, okay, I'm going back. Okay, going back. Fly back. Husband's there, and all and so it's like we're free. Not husband, partner. Sorry.
So she came back, I think, okay, so she left the country, I think, in 2018. Was it 2018?
Yeah, for a while.
2017, 2018, probably. And then she came back to the country just before, probably like in 2020, early 2020, or maybe like late 2019, I guess.
2020 is horrible for the other girl, for the other woman, right? Yeah. Because if I'm not wrong, I read that later on she found out somehow that the husband actually got her a place, or got them a place together, and they have a kid.
Yeah, so during like the whole circuit breaker period and shit like that, like he went out to work.
Yeah,
To
a
work
lot.
every day.
Every day, wow. And then I mean, how devastating. Okay, they're not married. That's one thing. So, I mean, they're probably more like open-minded about certain things. But then it had to be that was like, oh, you're going to work again every
I
day.
think
Saturday, Sunday
Whatever
also.
open-mindedness you could have had would
Went
have
out the window
disappeared
and-
once you had a child together. Once you have a child
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
You find out that your
You'll be living
husband was
together
not-
for more than 10 years.
So your
Yeah.
partner was not only like she was already unfaithful then, and then later on, same girl came back to Singapore and already has a kid with the guy you're raising your own kid with. Phew.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucked up lah. It's pretty messed up.
Fucked up on so many other levels as well. Like, so one
It's like a dark comedy, man.
adultery, right?
Yeah.
Adultery, cheating, and someone that was supposed to be sent back home. I don't know how she came back.
Oh,
Was the
if I-
contract terminated at that point?
No.
I don't
no,
think
no.
so, right?
That's what they
Don't
found
think so.
out. That's the thing that they found out. The employment
agent.
agency, right?
Yeah.
Actually came out and said that she's still being paid for. Her visa was extended,
Oh.
and also they've been noticing that on her social media page, right, she's been flaunting a lot of gifts from her lover.
A lover, yeah.
which is that guy lah, which is that
It's
fucker.
the guy
lah.
lah.
Yeah.
Wow, this guy is some
Because for helpers, right? If you get pregnant, you
get sent back.
Go, no? Yeah, you get sent back home.
Yeah.
If you get pregnant or you have a sexually transmitted disease, bye-bye.
Yes.
You're out.
Yeah.
Your contract will be
The
terminated.
thing about this fella is
That's the best good way to get rid of a helper.
Is he on a mission to spread
Wait,
his
hang on,
seed?
Devens. So if you have a helper, you really hate her? Rather
No,
than
you know that family, the family that tried getting rid of the maid and they blamed her for stealing shit.
Yeah.
So just given her a STD.
Or make her pregnant.
Or make her pregnant.
That's the easiest.
That will be bigger.
So
That will be a bigger crime.
Easier,
That will be a bigger crime. They'll
I
be
think STD
accused of.
easier.
STD easier.
Yeah.
Easier to, but STD you can't get rid of it. Baby, you can get rid of it.
No, you don't. You don't have to have the STD.
Yeah, but it's hard to get your hands on like a STD in a syringe and then to inject.
Then you can get meth addicts, what? You can get meth addicts from Canvas.
Yeah. I think we need to contact the Tinder dates friend.
Tinder dates friend.
Yeah.
Too high. And I think he might be on a mission to spread his seed, because he didn't only have one kid, he had two. And I think if he wasn't caught with this one, right? Imagine if that he got together with this helper and he was allowed to go on unpunished, and then later this helper needed help. Okay, the helper wouldn't need help taking care of the kid because she's quite used to it. So yeah, probably safe there, lah. But if you had to get another helper,
from the facts that we have gathered from the surface of things, seems like they are doing pretty well.
Yeah.
He can afford to.
From the comments I got at the thing, that was the oddest, the weirdest part. Apparently, the thing he has with the helper is truer, or it seems truer than what he had with the other partner.
The partner.
So it seems like people on his side, not say his side lah, people are for the helper thing. I think mainly it has to do because him and the other girl are in a partnership and not in actual committed one.
Yeah.
So
not in a marriage, sir. They're not bound by it.
So a lot of people are saying like, what do you expect? You didn't hold him down with any strong.
I completely disagree, dude. I mean, like that guy would have done the same thing even if they were married.
Yeah.
No.
There's no difference.
It's almost a guarantee, lah. It's almost a guarantee, lah. Figuring the way it happened, but in this sense, they're saying love prevails.
True love, as in
True love prevails.
Him and the helper, probably. I mean,
I bet they'll have a good time trying to explain that to their kids, lah.
Yeah, but
those two kids growing up, we're gonna have a.
The most important thing is, how does the helper look like? How does she look like?
28 years old. 28 years old, Indonesian, right?
Yeah,
Indonesian Chinese. Indonesian.
It's kind of
Indonesian Chinese
for a helper though. Usually they come in like early 20s, right?
Oh no. They come younger.
Early 20s lah.
They come young. They do come young.
18,
like the helper I got to help my dad the last time was 26, 20.
Oh, 26 is not that young from 28. Like it's just 2 years younger.
Yeah, but I was surprised they were that young.
Right.
That they come that young.
Yeah, helpers were way younger than that as well.
Yeah. You can see them down. They're mostly there they're mostly here because they need to help out the family at the back.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're fit, you're good looking, and you have like a nice pair of tits to flaunt.
Well, then that's why you don't let the guy go do the hiring.
The woman will be the one.
The woman is the one that does the hiring, and the woman hires someone like that. She has ultimate trust in her husband, and this person that she hired probably like super.
You see, it's now during the pandemic, the age of the pandemic. It's hard to implement this idea, but we could have started like a pageant for domestic helpers.
Yes.
And like this guy would be one of the first person to be invited to be a judge.
Trademark. Anyone watching this, that's trademark. Okay, that's a trademark idea. That's another one of our crazy ideas.
The new reality program, really. Program.
The runway would be at Lucky Plaza.
Dude, I already thought of the name. It's Lobang Mates, bro. Lobang mates, like Lobang helpers. We can't call them mates. We got like Lobang helpers. Lobang helpers.
Yeah.
Lobang helpers Inc. Oh,
Lobang
LDH.
helpers who can help your lobang.
Lobang domestic helpers.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we come. They're all highly qualified because we put them through a training course of how to clean stuff, how to take care of kids, and all that. The only kicker is they're probably all very, very attractive girls, lah.
Yeah,
So,
And then
sometimes
we will have our own the FF rating,
Mm.
and it stands for fuckability factor.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, let's do
we
that.
can't have that inside. The
Yeah,
moment it comes out on the website, right, we're going to get
the
shut
highest-
down. It has to
the
be
high-
a
the highest
favorability
rating, right?
factor.
The highest rating is if you're constipated, you put a finger up there for massage.
Massage.
For massage.
So then you can have two sides of the story, right? You can have the side where it's the male side,
Uh-huh.
telling that how it will be helpful for if I actually were to hire this person, this girl, family is struggling in Surabaya or somewhere like that.
So
Then you got the wife or the partner's side of the story. No, this is unacceptable.
and we won't be exploiting.
young.
We won't be
I think
exploiting the
she's-
girls over there.
Yeah.
Let's just make it clear. We're not going to
No,
exploit. We're
no,
not going to
no.
go over there
It's going to
and
be
bring
like a
over
reality
girls.
show, right? No, it's
Yeah.
it's not even exploitation. We are not even talking about the domestic helper. We're talking about like two sides.
It's going to be the other
One
the other way.
one side
Yeah,
wants
yeah.
to hire, the
Yeah,
other side is like, no.
the girl wear a hidden GoPro and see the action. then
No, we rig
here's how
the
we're
house
gonna
camera.
sell it.
Rig the
Yeah,
house
here's
camera.
how we're gonna sell it to
Like Big
the
Brother, dude.
guys that
Yeah,
come
Big
over,
Brother.
right? To the guys that are gonna come out, these are the lobang helpers. They are qualified helpers. They're just very attractive for your pleasure. For the wife, this is we'll tell her separately. We're gonna test your husband, and if anything happens, you get half. Just remember that. So it's 2 for 1. It's 2 for 1. Either side don't know. You gotta test it out. And like I said, it's not gonna be exploitive of the. We're gonna go over there and make it clear to her. She's going to do Singapore a service. Weed out all the bad men. Weed out all the bad men and get paid.
Yeah.
It's a win-win. What the hell are you two doing? Well, both of you are looking at the phone at the same time.
No. Wait.
It's lunchtime.
It's
My stomach is
lunchtime.
getting hungry. Yeah, and speaking about hot helpers is making me even more hungry.
Were you looking for all? Were you
No,
actually
he's
looking to
he's
see
still
if
looking
anyone
for
already
the
had the
Tinder date.
idea?
The Tinder date.
Like
The
it's like-
Tinder date.
Yeah, I'm looking for their pictures. I'm looking for their pictures.
Because you guys left me hanging there. I was like, what the hell are you guys looking at? And I got my phone is charging, so I can't look at the phone.
We're
yet.
doing research.
I was almost
doing
thinking that
research.
both of you are frozen. Either you two are frozen or I'm frozen. But and on the other hand, also I was like thinking, hey, these two are gonna kick me out of this idea. Are they already getting the patent for it? Are they
No,
writing
because
down what I'm saying and then
That one
getting
went a
the
little bit.
patent?
That one went a little bit too far because it started with a domestic helper pageant
Uh-huh.
at Lucky Plaza, and then we went into a reality show.
There is no
Yeah.
too far with us. We're the
We can
lobang.
merge the two ideas into one, actually.
lobang.
Yeah.
We
But
can
you
merge
got
the
to-
two ideas into one.
You got to start with. I think the reality show, right, will be harder.
No,
to
so you
execute.
start with the pageant. You
start
start
with
with
the
the pageant,
pageant.
and then the top 5 winners, you form
You
a
follow
reality show of the 5. Yeah, there we go. That's like a whole season, really. Like whole 10
So
episode
That's
season.
you
season one,
guys
settled.
Yeah.
this is 2 ideas.
one.
One. That's like 3 ideas already. So it's one, we have the attractive helpers. We call them lobang helpers.
Mm.
And the other thing is almost like a PI, like to expose wandering husbands. And then the last one is like a reality show come pageant, a pageant come
Wow.
reality show.
Wow.
So
wow.
triple threat of ideas on this breaking wind, and only 2 people will hear it.
So when it goes live next week, more people will hear it.
Yeah, but like
Exactly.
2 people first, and then the rest of you who want to join in next time, you can be stockholders in our wonderful ideas. It
Yeah.
started with the warehouse and ended with the pageant. So
Oh, the warehouse is still there.
No, so our production company will be in the warehouse.
Will be in the warehouse.
Beside
Well,
the bikes. Beside the bikes.
I mean, it's gonna be a big warehouse, so yeah, the bikes are gonna be one. Because, dude, we should have actually carried out that thing. Have you seen how popular spin classes are right now?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Ours would be even more popular because you don't only end up tired, you end up pleasured as well. Tired and pleasure at the
Exactly.
same time, different kind.
And our casting
Whatever.
session will be in the warehouse also. We have a casting room.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, everything's
it's gonna be
white.
a big warehouse. It's gonna be
Instead of a
big
white
shit.
couch, it will be a black couch.
No, white couch, so you can't see the stains.
No,
It's
the
gonna
black,
be even more obvious, bro.
the black couch. The black couch will be lined.
Yeah, with like plastic wraps or something. I mean, think about
See
it.
the
You're gonna
post
be
down.
you're gonna be surrounded by things that can turn anyone on. We're gonna have like a cycling thing. We have the casting stuff, and I forgot. There are probably other good ideas somewhere there. But there's gonna be a studio apparently,
Yeah.
and a runway.
Okay.
No,
On that
runway at
note-
Lucky Plaza.
In fact,
On that note, shall we?
the
Yeah.
note would be, in fact, right now because of the pandemic and how COVID has hit SIA so hard, right? We could actually petition to have the warehouse near there. Probably get it cheap.
Yeah,
That-
the hanger.
can land
Convert
and
one of
then-
the hangers.
Yeah,
That's
land and then can we
Then we
can
can
do.
fly them straight from Surabaya, from
Yeah.
where, Jakarta, from Mindanao.
And like I said, we're not going to exploit them. We're
Because
going to let them know exactly what they're doing. They're doing
Yeah.
us a favor. They're going to get paid, but they're also going to expose evil in
Yes.
one ways. And on
the
that
Lobang
note,
Boys always expose evil.
yes,
That's what
It's all about exposure.
we're all
where
about.
where the hole you look at, and then we stare back at you. We're the ones that stare back.
All right. On that note,
Yes.
And a very important message while we are leaving: don't do math, kids.
no,
Yeah.
drugs are terrible.
Don't do math to two of you first, and then the rest of you that watch later. Goodbye.
Ciao.